According to news reports, these two people are attacking this car after a minor accident on the road. The woman recording from her car is Alicia Jefferson Joseph.
I was on the phone with my mom, and I heard like a crash. All of a sudden, this car pulls up next to me, and another car pulls up right next to it. And the guy jumps out, and he's like, "Get out the car, get out the car." And I'm like, "Mom, I'll call you back. Something's going down."
Then, Alicia spots something truly terrifying. The two people banging on the car appear to have a gun, which passes from the woman's hand to the man's.
He takes the gun from the girl and he's beating on the window, trying to bust the window.
Making matters even worse, the apparent weapon is not being handled with care.
You see the gun go flying, and I'm just like, this is not gonna be good.
Then, as the woman amps up her attack, Alicia makes a bold decision.
Hey, y'all gonna go to jail now! Hey! Hey, call the cops!
He ran to my car.
You're gonna go to jail!
And that's when you see like the cameras drop. Because I have a concealed permit and I carry too.
Alicia claims she then picks up her weapon.
Hey!
I was not about to be his victim.
Then, as the man turns toward Alicia,
Hey! Don't go to jail with her!
suddenly,
Finally, I guess what I said registered in his head, and he ran back to the car. The girl was back at the car and he left.
once the pair has moved away, Alicia pulls up to the other driver and claims to see a young woman who seems severely shaken.
She was crying so hard that she couldn't talk. And I kept telling her, this is not your fault. Like, an accident doesn't cause people to act like that. This is not your fault.
Shortly after the incident, the 20-year-old woman who was attacking the car is identified by authorities and arrested. A few days later, the Florida Highway Patrol tracks down the man. He is also arrested. Both are charged with multiple crimes related to the incident. The case is ongoing. And though Alicia is unsure what happened with the other driver, she feels she does have a good idea of what ultimately may have saved the young woman from harm.
Those windows were not even scratched. They were heaven sent. Most definitely.
But there's no denying Alicia also deserves credit for intervening.
Hey, call the cops! You're gonna go to jail! Don't go to jail! And she kept going, don't go to jail with him!
My parents raised us to always help anybody that needs help. So I wouldn't hesitate to do it again.
Hey, y'all gonna go to jail now!
In Mexico, according to the driver with the dash cam, this semi-truck has been driving erratically.
No te pases de lanza.
And appears intent on blocking all motorists from passing. Leaving vehicles on either side at the trucker's mercy.
Va. Mira, está tapando otra vez. Bloqueando, mira.
But just moments later,
Oh, ahí va, otro trailer.
an even larger semi has had enough. Which is when it becomes abundantly clear that for the trucker who's been driving erratically, size means nothing. Fearing a catastrophic accident, the bigger truck wisely backs off. But the close call doesn't stop another smaller vehicle from trying the same thing on the opposite side.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
But this time, the catastrophe is not avoided.
Ande, idiota.
The semi swerves across 2 lanes of traffic far too quickly for a truck of its size. A close call and powerful lesson. When dealing with an erratic driver, especially one in a much larger vehicle, call the authorities and back off. In Florida, a father and his teenage son have come upon a stunning scene.
Well, somebody's about to get hit by a train.
Videoing this?
I got it.
Are you videoing this?
Oh, God. There goes the train.
Oh. Oh, damn!
Oh, God.
Oh, damn! Did you get that?
Oh, God. That was not good. Hopefully nobody was in the semi. Yeah, you got stuck.
Oh, damn!
We need to go see if everybody's okay. Yeah, you couldn't stop.
Fortunately, the driver was able to abandon the truck, which had reportedly stalled on the tracks before the impact. But there is carnage.
Oh, God.
This might not be a good idea.
Everybody's...
And it's unlike anything they've ever seen.
Oh, my God.
Holy.
Oh, my God. Holy crap. Oh, there's watermelon juice everywhere. Oh, holy crap. Is this real? Oh, my God.
Wow.
These are good watermelons.
They were good watermelons.
Oh, my God. There's the truck. Oh, we gotta go around.
And the semi didn't fare much better.
There's the truck. There's the semi. There's the train.
Look at the thing, it's off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Insane.
That was cool.
Damn! Oh!
Because most of the train cars were empty,
Oh, damn!
no injuries were reported,
Oh, it's watermelon.
Watermelons.
except for the busted fruit, none of which is expected to recover.
Oh, my, these are good watermelons.
They were good watermelons.
Oh, my God.
In Anaheim, California, several police cars are in pursuit of a stolen vehicle worth $800,000. A fire truck reportedly taken from a medical center while paramedics were bringing a patient to the hospital. Though the reason the vehicle was stolen is unclear, the driver has been reportedly running from the law at speeds of no more than 40 miles per hour for over an hour, with no sign of stopping. Until something remarkable happens. A man who's reportedly homeless walks into the middle of the street, directly in the fire truck's path. And refuses to let the driver go any further. And then, incredibly, appears to drive the fire truck backwards. Moments later, the driver and the man in the street, once again, come to a stop.
Driver, this is the Garden Grove Police Department. Exit the vehicle with the hands up.
Police continue to stay back as the man in the street appears to try to reason with the man in the fire truck. Then, out of nowhere, it's over. Disaster averted. Police immediately rush in to take over. The driver is charged with theft of an emergency vehicle, felony reckless evading, and hit and run. And thanks to Richard Lynn, the man who risked his life to bring the situation to an end, a potentially tragic outcome is avoided.
I seen him go by northbound in Brookhurst and figured he was just like one of my kids, somebody that made a bad mistake.
A great example of how in some situations, courage and compassion are the most effective tools one can have. In New Sharon, Maine, a sudden flash freeze has turned the roadway into a sheet of ice.
I'm having so much PTSD right now. I'm honestly panicking.
We're gonna scud, but we're only going 5 miles an hour.
So one driver, who seems to have experience with conditions like this, wisely takes extreme caution on her way home.
My wheels are stopping, but the car's still sliding.
As her passenger offers helpful advice.
Just go 5 miles an hour.
Just for the hill.
Yes, just for the hill. We're going 5 miles an hour. And around the bend that I had my accident. That is slippery.
While the slight uphill battle may be too much for cars going the other way, the driver's cautious approach seems to be working.
Why aren't they salting the roads yet? We can't go up.
Unfortunately, there's another driver behind them that is having a lot more trouble. And their vehicle is much, much bigger.
Oh my God! We should call 911.
A semi, coming from behind, loses control, sending its load spinning, clipping the woman's car and crashing into two others.
Call 911. Call 911.
Amazingly, the woman in this car somehow escapes serious injury, as do the two occupants of the white truck behind it. The driver goes to check on the woman in the first car hit as her friend calls 911.
I don't know, but it's in New Sharon. There's a huge semi-truck. It just crashed.
Authorities arrive soon after. According to the woman filming, the roads froze over in less than 10 minutes.
I'm honestly panicking.
Which serves as a reminder to always take it slow in the cold, because loss of control can happen incredibly fast.
Oh my God!
I-95 South in St. Augustine, Florida. The dash cam of a tractor trailer records as it travels in the far right lane. Thus far, a fairly routine journey, but watch the left rearview mirror closely.
Holy!
Another semi, carrying 60,000 pounds of sand, barrels into the side of the tractor trailer from the adjacent lane and flips it so violently that its cabin detaches from its trailer.
Holy!
The driver of the semi that was hit is stunned and unsure of what to do. Other motorists arrive on the scene and join him in checking on the driver of the truck that flipped, who's still trapped in the cabin. What they find is miraculous.
Brian, I just got into a real bad accident.
Though badly banged up with 2 broken legs and multiple cuts and bruises, the driver is alive. According to the driver with the dash cam, the trucker had fallen asleep at the wheel, causing him to lose control of his vehicle and slam into the other semi. Another good reminder, if you're feeling sleepy on the road, pull over especially when driving a 30-ton truck. In High Point, North Carolina, a truck's dash cam captures vehicles crossing train tracks that appear to be safe, now that a southbound train has just passed by. When suddenly, the gate comes down again, trapping the truck with a dash cam and a blue car on the tracks as a northbound train approaches. The car's driver gets out in a panic. The train is just seconds away, so she runs for cover, while the truck driver puts it into reverse, pushing through the gates behind them. The northbound train demolishes the woman's car. The driver of the car flees the scene, but 2 days later, she turns herself into police and is charged with having no operator's license and cited for a railroad crossing violation. So at a train crossing, remember, waiting for all the signals to be clear is well worth the extra time. In Port Orange, Florida, a resident films from his balcony as a moving truck attempts to pull out of a tight parking spot.
Me and my brother just hear this crunch. These dumbasses just backed into a car. Look, oh no, oh, let's get the out of here. Watch this, I bet you they take off. Watch, look.
According to the man filming, the driver of this moving truck allegedly just sideswiped the vehicle parked on its right side when trying to get out.
See if he crunches it even more.
And he's apparently learned nothing from the experience.
Look at that. Oh, gnarly, dude. Oh my God. This is great. Look at him. Oh, dude.
As the driver continues to rake the car's side with the truck, his partner appears helpless to stop it.
Oh, dude, he's gonna hit it even more. Oh my God.
But with the finesse of a bulldozer, the truck's driver eventually does pull out. And then, according to the man filming, drives away.
So these guys are just trying to take off now. So go ahead and get that license plate. Holy dude.
The man filming notifies the owner of the damaged SUV. He claims police open a hit-and-run investigation, the result of which is unknown. As for the movers,
Oh, gnarly, dude. Oh!
it might not be a bad idea to brush up with some truck driving lessons.
Oh, dude.
There are a number of reasons why a tractor trailer might get stuck at a train crossing. Raised tracks can ground the truck midway through. The engine could stall when shifting gears, or because the trailers can be so long and the acceleration is slow, it could simply be a poorly timed crossing by an impatient driver. But whatever the cause, the results are terrifying. In Del Rio, Texas, an 18-wheeler is stuck at a crossing.
Oh my God. Speed. Oh, jump!
With the driver
Oh my God.
still inside,
Oh my God.
and a freight train unable to stop.
Damn it! Oh!
The speeding train slams directly into the trucker's cab,
Oh my God.
ripping it from the rest of the truck. According to eyewitnesses, the driver manages to climb out of his wrecked cab after the impact and is immediately rushed to the hospital. Despite an investigation, it remains unclear how the truck became stuck on the tracks.
Jump! Oh!
In Austin, Texas, a motorist with a dash cam is waved on by a dump truck driver who may be having some trouble. The car's driver continues down a long, curving hill to a stoplight. The intersection is busy, making it a bit more challenging for cars in the far right lane to make the turn on red. Which is very bad news for the driver in this gray sedan. Disaster strikes. The dump truck from earlier plows into a gray sedan, pushes it through the intersection, hits several other vehicles, and then punches through a concrete barrier before finally plummeting more than 15 feet and landing on its side in a ravine. Thankfully, Good Samaritans are able to pull the driver out before his truck catches fire. Emergency personnel arrive on the scene. The driver of the gray sedan is reportedly treated for concussion. The 19-year-old driver of a red car that was T-boned reportedly incurs a spinal injury. None of the motorists, including the trucker, sustained life-threatening injuries. Investigators later determined brake failure as the cause of the multi-car collision. As bad as this situation was, considering the extent of the damage and the number of vehicles involved, everyone is lucky it wasn't much, much worse. On a California freeway, a motorist records a semi dragging a red car that is wedged under its trailer.
Look at that. That's on the freeway going up the Cajon Pass. I don't know what's going on here.
Making the situation even more dire.
Oh my God.
The driver's life is clearly in danger, so the man filming, along with several other motorists, join forces to flag down the semi-driver.
The hell?
Which they finally do.
Wow. He drugged the guy. Why were you driving so far?
Far?
Dude, the guy's in your car.
I didn't know it.
What do you didn't know it, dude? He's on your truck. You need to get out of your truck right now. He's literally on your truck.
According to police reports, the incident occurred when the 62-year-old trucker failed to see the red car when he changed lanes and had no idea he had hit it. He is eventually cleared of any wrongdoing. The driver of the red car sustains no injuries. Lesson learned, hopefully for both parties. When big rigs and cars are sharing the road, keep your eyes on the blind spots. It's late at night, and Andre Turan, whose car is equipped with multiple cameras for his job as a rideshare driver, is heading back home to New Jersey from a casino in New York State. But luck is not on his side tonight.
It was a dead quiet night, like 0 cars on the road. I was maybe 1 or 2 miles from my exit, and the semi-truck passed me. And so I tried to pass him on the left. He merged into the left lane. So I hit my right blinker, went to the right to pass him on the right, and he went to the right. So I saw an opening there where he was fully in the right lane, and I hit my blinker and tried to speed past him.
semi swerves to the left, aggressively blocking him from passing, finally forcing Andre off the road and striking his car from behind.
As I passed him, and his headlights were right behind me, I got rear-ended, spun the rear out, and I got dragged down the road for maybe 100 meters.
And Andre still doesn't know why it happened.
I didn't do anything with this guy. I don't know if maybe he didn't like the way I was driving. I have no idea.
Thankfully, Andre only suffers minor injuries. No charges are filed.
I don't have the power to press charges. As far as insurance goes, it's a mistake that happened.
A mistake that gave Andre a new perspective.
It made me think about my son's future, because if I was gone, then he's out a father. It would just be terrible on my mom, on my stepdad, my brother, sister, everyone, all my friends, horrific.
A terrifying situation in McDermott, Nevada.
Bro, this dude's going crazy. Look at that. Look at that, bro.
Jose Lozoya records a semi-truck that appears to be deliberately crashing into cars just outside the Say When Casino.
I'm a recovery driver for a company, so I was just driving my semi-truck from Winnemucca up to Caldwell, and I thought it was just a road rage incident where maybe the semi-truck driver had an argument with a pickup truck or the white car. What the?
According to Jose, the driver had allegedly tried to hit this pickup truck moments earlier. Now, it's just sideswiped this SUV and is circling behind the casino.
He's taking off on him, bro. When he went around the building, I thought it was gonna be a hit and run. That's what most people do. They hit something and they take off.
But the semi-driver isn't running. He's coming back for more.
What the? What the?
The semi slams into a white pickup truck and pushes it into the rear wheel of Jose's truck.
I wasn't sure what to do. I was basically bracing for the impact or try to see if I can dodge it like last minute, make sure like he didn't know what I was gonna do. What the? What the? They just barely clipped the end of my truck. I parked my truck. I went over to where his semi-truck was. I got onto the back of his truck, disconnected his air lines to the trailer, which makes the brakes on the trailer lock up. That way he can't move forward or backwards. And he's just stuck in place, basically.
Thanks to Jose's quick thinking, police arrest the driver of the semi for multiple charges, including battery with a deadly weapon, felony reckless driving, assault with a deadly weapon, and driving a commercial vehicle without CDL endorsement. According to Jose, the two people inside the white truck that was hit suffered only minor injuries. It remains unclear what started the entire incident, but it completely changed Jose's approach to driving.
When I see other cars driving a certain way, sometimes it reminds me of that incident with the truck driver, and I get a little bit scared, but I just get through it. That's some bull, bro.
A lane of traffic has come to a halt in Oceanside, California.
Oh my God, look at this.
Where a driver in a convertible has just cut in front of another driver in an SUV and stopped short. According to a witness, the SUV driver had allegedly refused to let the convertible driver cross lanes. Now they're face to face, and the conflict is heating up. The perfect time to let the young woman filming it from her car take it from here.
Oh, he said, get the out. Oh my God. Oh, hell. Oh, you guys, this is awesome. Oh, he rolled down the window. Oh, he spit at him.
Yep, you heard that right. The guy in the red shirt just spit on the SUV driver.
Oh, he spit at him.
What happens in response to that is mind-boggling.
Oh, in his car. Oh my God.
As the SUV driver turns into the convertible, his front wheel somehow gets caught on the side of the car and incredibly causes the SUV to flip.
Oh my God!
Police use the video, which goes viral, to track down both drivers. The man in the convertible is charged with misdemeanor assault. The SUV driver is arrested and charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon. In Dillsboro, North Carolina, a car's camera captures traffic slowing to a crawl in the heavy rain. And that's about to be a big problem. The SUV slams into the back of the pickup truck at nearly full speed, pushing the truck into the car in front of it and littering the highway with debris and flying shards of glass. A terrifying reminder of how quickly things can go wrong when a driver is distracted behind the wheel. In Dana Point, California, a driver's dash cam records as two vehicles engage in some aggressive driving, which is quickly becoming a danger to everyone else on the road. The back and forth continues. Right up to a stoplight, where it suddenly explodes. As bad as this situation is, it's about to get even worse. The driver of the hatchback takes off. The pickup truck driver, who may have hit his head on the road in the fall, appears unsteady, and then takes some time to regroup before leaving the scene. A brutal addition to his commute.
Mother, you need help.
Yes.
A concerned driver pulls up beside an older woman, making her way down a busy Memphis road in a motorized scooter.
Is it running? You okay? Okay.
The driver's name is Tawana Murphy, and she decides to take the older woman's protection into her own hands.
I'm gonna have them go around. Go around. Go around her. Go around her, y'all. Go around. Let her go. Thank y'all.
However long it takes.
I'm gonna stay behind you, Mother.
I went and checked on her because I have a mother, and my mother's 73 years old. And I would want somebody to come and see after my mother if they seen her driving around in her hover around in the middle of a busy street.
Go, I got you, Mother. Keep going. I ain't gonna let nobody hit you. Go around, sir. Go around. Go around.
But it quickly becomes apparent that this is no quick trip. It's a journey. And the woman on the motorized scooter is gravely overestimating its roadworthiness as she runs a red light.
No, 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 no! No!
just started screaming hysterically because I was like, oh my God, she's gonna get hit by a truck because the trucks were coming. I was freaking out. I was super scared. I've never been that scared in my life.
Y'all, they gonna hit her. Just wait, I don't want nobody to hit you. Wait, Mr. Bus Driver, wait. Ow!
Tawana manages to catch up.
Where you going?
But the situation is about to get much, much scarier.
And she done got on the expressway, y'all. I don't know this lady.
When she veered to the right, I said she headed for the highway. I was like, oh, no, this not good, this not good.
Ma'am, you want me to put your buggy in the trunk, ma'am? I can drive you. What you doing? I don't know.
There was a lady on the left-hand side of me, and I said, just stay on the side of me and help me so that she won't veer over to the left. Because if she'd have veered over to the left, she'd have ran into all of that traffic on the E-way. And I said, just help me.
Mother, you want to stop, Mother? We gonna help you. Don't blow at her. It's gonna make her scared.
Suddenly, a third car moves in to help, but only makes things worse.
No, she go, no, don't do that. No, don't do that, no.
I said, oh, this lady finna die. I said, please, God, don't let this lady die.
Then, in the nick of time, an officer intervenes.
Thank you, police.
Or at least tries to.
Mother, come on, Mother. No.
She was like dragging him. And that's when I jumped out the car to try to help him stop her because she was like dragging him at donuts. And he was still going to donuts when the video cut off.
Tawana and the officer are eventually able to get the older woman into the police car. And she is returned safely to her family. No traffic violations are issued.
No!
And though the two did not stay in touch, Tawana is grateful for the chance meeting.
You know, it doesn't matter who you are, what color you are. If you need help, I'ma help. Sometimes God sends angels, and I guess I was just at the right place at the right time.
Mother, you need help. Yeah.
In Indianapolis, an SUV approaches a red light at an intersection as a pedestrian enters the crosswalk. As the SUV runs the red light, it is T-boned by a car coming from the left, sending it hurtling toward the pedestrian, missing him by inches, and ultimately landing it on top of another car that is approaching the intersection. In total, 6 cars are impacted by the crash. According to the driver with the dash cam, no one is seriously injured. So remember, green is go, red is... yeah, you get it. Locking your doors while driving is usually a good move, just in case something...
Hey, you got problems? You got problems? Step out your car.
...unexpected comes up.
Get out of here.
Yo, bitch.
But there are times when it can be a serious problem.
Oh, he's asleep. Shawty sleep. Hold on. Bruh, sleep on the wheel.
A man driving on a busy highway in Atlanta seems to be asleep at the wheel.
You gotta pull over, bruh. Sleep. Pull over.
Several people have pulled over to help, but he's not responding, and his doors are locked.
I'm gonna go help him.
So they grab anything they can to break the windows.
They breaking bro windows. Oh my God, y'all.
Which it turns out is surprisingly hard to do. All the commotion does seem to snap the man too. But something is still not right. back to work.
I just tried it.
But the truck's laminated side windows continue to resist their blows. The rear window, however, is most likely made of tempered glass, which could break more easily. Finally, they break through and gain access.
Turn off the car.
The driver is still clearly disoriented.
Okay. Put it in the car. Put it in the car. You don't know what's going on. Did somebody call 911?
The Good Samaritans stay with the man until the paramedics arrive shortly after.
To save your life, boy. Great job. That was a great job.
It turns out the man had suffered a seizure while driving. He's brought to the hospital, where his condition improves, thanks in part to all those who stopped and didn't give up until they broke through. A rideshare driver in Lancaster, Pennsylvania is pulling up to a requested location to pick up a rider. Little does he know, it could be the last pickup he ever makes. No rider shows up, so the driver waits, anticipating that he will eventually collect a cancellation fee and move on to his next customer.
What's up, PJ? PJ? How? PJ? What's his name? PJ. That's what I'm looking for. PJ.
A young man has approached his car, and he's not very friendly.
Well, I'm just picking somebody else over here. Nope. I will drive on.
Unfortunately for the rideshare driver, that unpleasant interaction is a sign of more trouble ahead. Just a few seconds later,
PJ, right? Yeah. Where you going? Colonial Crest?
Yeah. No, it's not me, bro. I'm playing, bro. I'm playing.
Seriously? Get the out.
It isn't PJ, which understandably irritates the driver. But things are about to get so much worse.
Get the out.
Yo, wash your mouth.
Okay, well,
wash your mouth.
I have no problem.
Look at me. Yo, wash your
I
mouth.
have no problem with you, but I'm trying to do a job.
I'm gonna go wash your mouth. You gonna watch you talk to me, son?
Can you please
on my
get out
mother,
of my
son, you
car?
gonna watch you talk to me.
Okay.
On my mother.
Can you please get out of my car?
You gonna watch you talk to me? Listen.
A friend of the young man, armed with a pistol, is outside the driver's side window.
You talk to me. Let's stop.
Dude.
Let's stop with you. So what you trying to do?
All I'm asking you to do is
what you
please
trying
get
to
out
do?
of my
The man in the car is also armed.
So what you trying to do? Don't talk to me crazy. What's up? What's up?
Please get out of my car now.
Pockets. Everything you got.
Get out of my car right now.
Yo.
Get out of my car. Dude.
The driver gets away with his life intact. Something that was very much in question just seconds ago. The driver immediately goes to the police. Thanks to the recording, both assailants are eventually arrested and plead guilty to robbery and using and carrying a firearm. The driver later says he believes it was a setup. He shares the video to help other drivers and says he has no intention of quitting his ride-sharing job. A terrifying situation is unfolding in a California parking lot. According to police reports, this woman was allegedly pulled from her car by someone trying to steal her purse. And now the alleged thief is in the woman's vehicle, attempting to flee. Onlookers immediately jump in to stop the driver, but it's far too dangerous.
Get out of the car!
And the bizarre escape attempt is only getting even more out of control. vehicle now apparently inoperable,
Grab her.
the driver makes a break for it,
Grab her.
but doesn't get far.
What the?
Call 911! What is the matter with you? Do you understand?
Do you know how many people you almost just killed?
Hurry up.
Authorities arrive on the scene soon after.
What the?
The alleged carjacker is arrested
Ruined my weekend.
and treated at a nearby hospital. She faces charges of vandalism, carjacking, and assault with a deadly weapon. The 75-year-old woman whose car was allegedly stolen stays with a Good Samaritan bystander until help arrives. She is also treated for minor injuries. The woman's vehicle and at least 5 others in the parking lot sustained substantial damage. It turns out the car's anti-theft lock was on the steering wheel, preventing the suspect from being able to steer.
I mean, I don't know how she thought she was gonna steal the car. It has a thing on the wheel. You can't even move it. That's why she was crashing like that.
Although the property damage is devastating, fortunately for everyone in the parking lot that day, they escaped with their lives. In California, according to Regina Jones, the woman who's filming, the car ahead has been causing some concern.
I'm in the car with my husband and my daughter, and we see this car in front of us driving erratically. My husband said, hey, start recording this, because we could feel that something was gonna happen.
And just moments later, it turns out their intuition is spot on.
They're going through. Go ahead and wait.
You gotta get out and help him. We gotta get help him.
Already.
Get out and help him.
Already.
Come on, we gotta get out and help him. Call 911. Call 911. Call 911.
The car slams into the wall of the tunnel, flipping end over end.
Everything just went like blank for a minute.
The crashed car now lies on its side, and Regina's family doesn't know how many people are inside
Go help him, baby.
or what condition they're in. So Regina's husband goes in for a closer look. And when he returns moments later,
They're alive.
You hear him? You guys should try and push the car over and get him out. He's trying to get out.
Right away, we hear this guy. He's trying to push his way out of the top of the car.
which prompts Regina and her family and other Good Samaritans to do whatever they can to free the man. The driver is finally pulled out of the wreck through the windshield.
We got him out. They got him out.
Others attempt to free the passenger, who Regina believes is the driver's father, from the rear of the vehicle.
They can't get the dad out. The dad is still in there. Come on.
A short while later, authorities arrive to take it from there. And according to Regina, they're able to get both occupants of the car to the hospital.
Ooh, terrible.
According to the case summary, the driver is ultimately convicted of driving under the influence.
Go ahead and bail.
He is sentenced to 3 years of probation and 3 months of alcohol and other drug education and counseling. And though a harrowing example of how impaired driving has tremendous repercussions, not just for the driver, but everyone in the vicinity,
They can't get the dad out. The dad is still in there.
Regina tries to remain focused on the silver lining.
So many people just came together to just try and help this guy get out of his car. I cry a tear because I just thank God that they were okay.
In Texas, a man is driving his pickup home from work when a gray sports car enters the road. And while trying to get in the man's lane, allegedly sideswipes his truck. But rather than stopping, the driver of the sports car continues on their way. So the man in the pickup stays on their tail. He manages to pull alongside the vehicle, presumably in an attempt to get them to pull over. But it does no good. The chase continues for several miles, right into what seems to be the alleged hit-and-run driver's neighborhood, and eventually right to their driveway.
All right, gonna need your all's insurance information.
For what? For what?
For nailing my truck?
What we did this? That been on your truck. You ran into us. Yeah.
You want to bet?
Yeah,
you want? Of course I followed you home. You didn't pull over.
For what?
For hitting my truck.
You sideswiped us.
Although both parties agree to disagree, the video evidence settles the score. And, according to the driver, the insurance company eventually finds the young woman at fault for the incident. Hopefully, a lesson learned when involved in an accident. Regardless of who's at fault, better to pull over than pull away.
You didn't pull over.
For what?
For hitting my truck.
You sideswiped us.
At an intersection in Atlanta, Georgia, a crossing signal gives pedestrians the right of way as a motorist waits to turn left, but then prematurely steps on the gas. The vehicle takes the turn too early and much too tightly, and plows directly into the unsuspecting woman. The woman is clearly disoriented as the driver checks on her welfare and escorts her to the side of the road. Then, surprisingly, he leaves the scene, leaving a good Samaritan to call 911. The woman is taken to a nearby medical center. She sustains no major injuries, but claims she continues to suffer from mental stress due to the incident. To the date of this broadcast, the hit-and-run driver has not been identified. But the perils of the left-hand turn for pedestrians certainly have been.
Oh, I'm telling, yo! Yo, I'm standing right here until you hit me. I need some money. Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't up now. You going to jail. Oh my God. I don't want this job anyway.
This bus driver turned a bit too sharply in Brooklyn, New York.
He from Texas. That's how they drive in Texas.
And now he's paying the price.
He know he hit the car, bro. He don't give a look. He said, I don't give a y'all bitch ass, snitch ass, y'all snitching. I'm snitching too, because I want some monies. Come on.
He does eventually make it through, but the damage is done.
Damn, son. This bus driver kept going too. Look at this. This is up, son. This is like, I don't give a come on. Woo!
The bus driver doesn't stick around. So the enthusiastic videographer reports the incident to the police, who in turn inform the owner of the car, who happens to be an NYPD officer. No word yet on any charges.
Oh, I'm telling you!
Northridge, California. This truck has just been rear-ended. The truck's driver gets out of the vehicle, hoping to get insurance information from the driver who just hit him. But the driver refuses and appears to attempt to leave the scene. Until he realizes that his front license plate fell off in the collision and is now in the possession of the man he hit. The two immediately get into each other's faces.
I'll take my license plate, though. You gonna push me in the traffic? Away from me, man. You got the away from me. Give me my license plate. You have my license plate. You have my license plate. You're gonna get hurt.
The driver of the truck assumes the young man is about to flee and prepares to give chase. But the young man doesn't leave. He goes back to his car to retrieve something. His cell phone.
Call him up. Call him up.
The two come face to face again.
You have my license plate. Touch me and I'm gonna you up. What the Thank you.
More escalation. This conflict is showing no signs of letting up. In fact, it's about to get a lot more dangerous.
You wanna play?
The young driver continues to taunt the older man. And it's working.
Yeah, I do. Oh, you little mother. I'm gonna run your over. Come on, touch it.
The truck driver pulls ahead of him to block him from leaving. But it does no good.
I got you.
The young man takes off. But thanks to the dash cam footage of the incident, the driver of the truck is able to report the accident to the police. To date, no charges have been filed.
Oh, you little mother. You better get the away.
Terry Zamore is a rideshare driver in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She just dropped off a customer when suddenly her car gets slammed into by another driver.
When she hit me, I was definitely in shock. Got out of the car to exchange information. There was a third car involved in this that was going the other direction that I got pushed into. That driver also got out of the car.
But it seems the driver who caused the accident has no plans of sticking around. So Terry tries to stop her.
Got in front of her, she threatened to run me over. I climbed on the hood so she couldn't run me over. I figured she wouldn't drive with me on the hood of a car. I was wrong. It's pure adrenaline rush.
The woman stops the car after driving a few feet. And Terry demands that she stays put.
She seemed like at that point she was willing to stay in the scene.
So Terry goes back to her car while the woman picks up the pieces of her own car. But then, incredibly, the woman drives off. So Terry immediately jumps into her car and goes after her. quickly catching up to her at the next intersection.
I just wanted to catch her for the police. I assumed the car had insurance, which would have helped me, but mostly I just felt it important to chase her down.
But then suddenly, the woman runs the red light. So Terry follows suit and manages to catch up to her again, eventually cutting her off. But once again, the hit-and-run driver pulls away. When Terry catches up to her a third time, she makes a bold, aggressive move, forcing her into a parking lot.
I knew that parking lot only had one exit. I wasn't sure if a car would be capable of driving through the hedges.
So Terry immediately attempts to take the woman's keys from her.
Give me my key. You give me my key. Give me my key. Where's my key, lady? Where's my key, lady?
Get her off me!
She just ran my car.
She just ran into me on the thing.
You just ran me!
She just did a hit and run.
No, I didn't.
I
You hit me.
have the whole thing on dash cam.
You see her hit? Did you see her run me? Get away from each other.
The witness keeps the peace until police arrive shortly after. Thanks to Terry's footage, the other driver receives citations for an expired driver's license, leaving a crash scene without giving information, failure to register a motor vehicle, and having no proof of insurance.
I showed the police dash cam video and that ended that.
As for Terry's car,
I had a lot of damage. The right passenger side, where she T-boned me, and then the front left, where she pushed me into the oncoming traffic. Basically, all three sides of the car.
Terry took a big risk in pursuing the other driver and is aware that were it not for the dash cam video, things might have turned out very differently.
I will not drive without a dash cam. Video doesn't lie, people do.
There's drama on the streets of Huntington Beach, California, as a driver records a gray sedan swerving to the left after being cut off by an aggressive driver, seen here in front of the sedan. According to the man with the camera, the driver who cut the car off is angry about an earlier incident. And when traffic comes to a stop at a red light, the angry driver gets out of his car and becomes violent.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Don't do that.
As soon as the raging driver punches the window, he is instantly taken to task by two other motorists, outraged by his behavior.
Get back in your car! You just almost got me in an accident! You're outraged! I'm calling the cops! I filmed your ass! Ow! Get in your car! Piece of put all of our lives in jeopardy!
No problem, guys.
Proof positive that engaging in road rage behavior can result in negative effects for everyone, especially the rager.
Almost got me in an accident with your outrage! I filmed your ass! Ow! Get in your car! Piece of
On a New York City interstate, a trucker's dash cam records as traffic slows to a crawl, and some drivers begin using the breakdown lane. to try to get ahead. When the trucker spots a white SUV attempting to do the same, he tries to block its way, to no avail. Despite the near miss, both vehicles press on. But once past police, the SUV driver appears to retaliate for the attempted block by what seems like brake checking and slowing the truck's progress. Not wanting to engage, the trucker moves into another lane. But the SUV driver refuses to let it go. No matter which way the truck goes, the SUV driver stays the course. The trucker then attempts to pass the car on the left. And that's when the SUV driver makes a very dangerous and very foolish decision. As the driver attempts to pull in front of the trucker once again, they cut it too close and are clipped by the truck, sending them spinning sideways and into the guardrail. The driver of the truck pulls over and waits for authorities to arrive. No word on the outcome, but the trucker has more than enough evidence to help his side of the story. As for the alleged brake checker, they do well to remember that road rage is always a bad idea, especially when raging at a vehicle much, much bigger than yours. Guilford County, North Carolina.
Look at this fool. Look at this dude, man. Going in the right lane. Boy, somebody pissed somebody off this morning. Look at this. He's going after her.
A driver films an aggressive back and forth between two vehicles that's been going on for miles.
Look at that black car's gone, boy. They've been at it for at least 6 or 8 minutes, trying to cut each other off. Golly, there he goes again. You killed somebody. Look at him. Look, he's gonna kill this woman.
As the van tailgates, the black car brake checks.
He is all up on that lady. Look.
Use the right lane to
road rage. What the heck? Get away from her, dude.
The longer it goes on, the more dangerous and high speed it becomes.
I'm running 100 miles an hour right now. I didn't even realize that.
take the exit.
Look, I gotta take this exit too, look. Here we go, we're all going down this exit.
As they exit, the white van finally manages to pull in front of the black car.
Look at this dude.
And things heat up even more.
Look, he just threw a drink can out the window at him.
Then, suddenly.
In 2.9 miles, turn back.
Oh, that's what happens.
And that's not all that happens.
Get him, hope that's alone. Yeah, get him, baby. Pass the hand up.
The driver of the white van is pulled over immediately.
Woo-hoo. Good guys win. Yeah, baby.
The van driver, a 62-year-old man, and the driver of the black car, a 25-year-old man, are both charged with failure to maintain lane control and reckless driving.
Golly, you killed somebody.
Proof positive that the only way to win in a road rage situation.
Road rage? What the heck?
Is to not play in the first place.
Yeah, get him, baby. Hands the head up. Woo-hoo.
On your nose. When the time comes, you can't handle it.
This very angry driver in Ontario, Canada, believes the young man filming him from his car was speeding. and cut him off in a hurry to get to work. So now the offended driver is blocking the young man's car in retaliation.
Come on. Move.
Tell me what to do?
Move. I got places to go.
The Rager's slow-moving revenge continues right up to the parking lot of where the young man works.
If you're gonna be a big shot and run your mouth and make chicken noises at people, don't take your phone out when the time is right.
You're gonna come into work with me too?
Come into work with you. Is this how you drive to work? You want me to go your...
Tell him what?
Tell him you drive like a piece of because you got a huge small...
Welcome to YouTube.
Good buddy, throw me a YouTube. You think I give a take your fancy-ass turbo car? You think you're the... What'd you do when I came up beside you?
What are you gonna do?
Why are you running away?
I'm going to work,
buddy.
buddy.
What'd you do when I came up beside you, tough guy?
Holy.
Put your phone up? You're a pussy. Put me on YouTube, you...
The worker heads inside his place of employment and asks for help.
Call manager right now. Fast.
Can I get a map of the country? What happened?
This guy's road raging.
What guy?
This guy.
Where's the manager?
Oh, we just called one to the front for you.
Beautiful. You're gonna learn how to drive to work. The cutting people off and almost killing people.
Never cut anyone off.
Oh no, eh?
No.
You never made stupid comments when someone told you how you driving and now you got your phone out and you're all beat red?
Sir?
Then don't have him drive to work like that.
You don't need to drop the
Yeah, I do.
F-bombs. No.
The way he drove around here to get to this place? Is this an emergency? Is that why you're doing 120 at Brand Street, you idiot?
Okay, please calm down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then don't have people drive to work like that that work here. Disgusting. And then you phone on me because I'm pissed off?
Please, please.
Disgusting. Fire this kid.
Whoa.
Don't deal with this. He's got his phone in my face telling me I'm a...
The man is asked by the manager to leave the store, which he does, finally bringing an end to what was surely one of the worst commutes the young man has ever had.
I was driving. I turned left, and then he thought I cut him off, so he decided to road rage the whole way here.
In San Francisco, California.
Cat, my window doesn't work. My window does...
Comedian Butch Escobar and a friend are being yelled at by another very angry driver on the Bay Bridge. But Butch can't yell back.
My window doesn't work.
And the reason for the other driver's rage? Well, according to Butch,
I pulled in front of this guy and I messed up, and I knew I messed up because I didn't look over my shoulder, so I almost veered into him. He had to slam on his brakes for me to miss him. He pulls up next to me and he's honking and he's yelling at me. I look at my buddy and I go, I think this guy wants to fight me.
My window does...
And then, that's when I just open the door. I can't beef with you because my window doesn't work, bro. I can't beef with you because I have a piece of car, dude. You're a better man than me. You make more money with your Honda, bro. To me, it's crazy that people want to fight on the side of the road. I'm not a person who fights generally anyway. I can't beef with you because I have a piece of car, dude. By the time I open the door, I can hear him. Hey, you have a piece of car. Your window doesn't even work. Can't be with you because I have a piece of car, dude. And it's like, we're both trying to make the same point here, buddy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And I think that was the thing that made me laugh the most. Dude, that guy is so mad right now, dude. I had the right away, bro. He's trying to speed up on me, dude. I'm like, just let me in so I can get over one more lane. But he's angry, dude. He's so angry, bro. I hope he follows us. He didn't follow us.
When Butch posts the video, it immediately goes viral.
People were like, I love this guy. Look how cool he's acting. This is the most wholesome road rage incident I've ever seen.
And as a bonus, Butch has learned an invaluable lesson about dealing with rage on the road.
Whatever it is, laugh at yourself, laugh at your problem. And now I just live my life that way, you know? Like, there's a problem, I do my best to laugh at it.
Dude, that guy is so mad right now, dude.
Eugene, Oregon. A cyclist's helmet cam is recording his leisurely ride through the city. But as he pulls up to a red light, he is quickly reminded that not all motorists enjoy sharing the road with bikers.
Are you serious?
The driver in the SUV behind the biker is impatient. But the biker is waiting for the pedestrians.
You guys have the right of way anyways. I don't know what this jackass is thinking.
And that's when the SUV driver gets out of his car behind the biker.
You got a problem?
That's the SUV driver on the ground, and the biker now on top of him. Watch again as the SUV driver allegedly assaults the biker from behind. The biker reacts with brute force, knocking the driver to the ground and punching him in the face. Until a woman, possibly the SUV driver's companion, intervenes.
Get off of him! Seriously! Get in the car!
Bystanders help the driver up.
You don't want someone like me.
Yeah, don't do that, dude. Don't do that.
As the biker prepares to leave, he looks for some reassurance from those who witnessed the altercation.
Was that wrong?
Okay. Yeah, you're fine, dude. You're fine.
Regardless of who's right or wrong, the lesson is clear.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Confronting anyone over a traffic disagreement can get ugly very fast.
Problem!
In Indiana, a driver's dash cam records his commute when the pickup truck's move in front of him seems to annoy him. But the pickup's driver appears to signal their lane change as they approach a construction zone ahead, seeming to attempt a zipper merge, where when faced with a lane closing during traffic congestion, cars merge zipper-like into a single lane at the closure point, which is, according to studies, the most efficient approach. And also, formally recommended by the Indiana Department of Transportation. But the driver with the dash cam may be unaware of that fact. And since the pickup is a company vehicle with a phone number listed on it, a short distance ahead, the driver with the dash cam decides to voice his displeasure by calling. But what he doesn't know
Hello?
is that the man he's speaking with is the driver of the white pickup truck.
Hi, one of your drivers just ran me off the road.
Yeah, that would actually be me that just did. I did not run you off the road.
You did.
There was cones in the way.
Yes,
and you knew that they were there.
You knew they
and
were
you
there.
pulled up beside me so I couldn't get over.
Well, you shouldn't have gotten in that lane. You should have looked at the signs that say, hey, look, the road's closing. You need to stay in this lane. You got out of your lane.
Okay, but you also have to give room, my friend.
I was in my lane. You could have hit the brakes.
You have to give room, my friend.
You had plenty of room.
Law. When you have a road that lane that
When
changes,
someone is already
it runs
in
back
the proper
over.
lane.
It is the law.
When someone is already in the
Know your law.
I know my law.
And that's when the sparring
I will find
No,
your
you
business.
don't.
I will find your business.
comes to a head. As the two men argue, the driver of the pickup applies the brakes. And the driver with the dash cam can't stop in time.
Get
That is recorded, my friend. So, what we're gonna do now is call 911, and they will deal with it. So, yeah.
My lord, dude. You are ridiculous.
Police arrived to take statements from both drivers. And according to the crash report, they review the dash cam footage and determine the driver of the truck attempted to brake check the driver with the dash cam. Which, in an ironic twist, happens to be an illegal action in Indiana. But regardless, hopefully a lesson learned for both drivers. Legality aside, courtesy on the road benefits everyone. And debating the finer points of that,
one of your drivers just ran me off the road.
Is best left
No, you're law!
off the road.
My lord, dude.
20% of all car accidents in the U.S. take place in a parking lot. And though most are minor fender benders, there are enough major collisions in this category to cause 500 deaths and 60,000 injuries every year. And you don't even have to be in the parking lot to be at risk. At a shopping center in Moreno Valley, California, this white hatchback's strange moves have captured the attention of several bystanders.
Babe, he's gone from here.
After burning rubber across the lot, the driver seems to be trying to bulldoze another parked car out of their way. Once free, the car heads straight for a storefront.
Oh my God!
The car plows directly into a gym.
Is everyone okay in there?
Witnesses approach carefully, fearing the driver may suddenly back out.
Hey, watch out, guys.
Babe, watch out.
He's gonna come back. It's reverse. You guys get careful. He's gonna do whatever it takes.
They're already on the phone.
Moments later, authorities arrive on the scene and try to prevent the motorist, who's still behind the wheel, from causing any more destruction.
All the way, bring it all the way up. Wedge him in.
Off camera, the officers manage to extricate the driver, who suffers minor injuries. According to a police report, the police attribute his erratic driving to a possible medical episode. Fortunately, no one inside the building is injured. A frightening reminder that accidents can happen anywhere, anytime, for any reason.
Oh my God!
At a parking lot in California, a coveted parking space is being occupied by a person, which is against the law in California.
We're at a standoff.
According to the man filming, this woman is holding the spot for her boyfriend, who is apparently on his way to the parking lot. And she refuses to move until he arrives, despite the growing line of cars and unsympathetic spectators.
You're in the wrong. Yeah, you are.
I can't park my car to get somebody else.
I'm over there.
Let him park.
With the pressure mounting and a much less patient driver now being held up by the stalemate, the spot blocker makes a surprising offer. But she still isn't moving. And as another pedestrian steps in to help manage the traffic jam, the impatient driver resorts to threats.
I
Then, finally, the parking spot hijacker releases her hostage.
Justice is served!
A lesson hopefully learned. Parking spots are just like car washes and drive-thrus. If you're not in a car, they're not there for you.
Oh my God!
Being a proficient parker takes skill.
What the?
Especially when things get tight.
This definitely might go viral. She done hit some and she can't get out.
Outside a bar in Arkansas, a man records a woman who appears to have gotten herself into a real parking jam.
You gotta move this blue car before you can get out. You gotta move the car.
But she doesn't seem interested in unsolicited advice.
You hitting both of these cars. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The woman's exit strategy crushes the white car's bumper after sideswiping the blue car's passenger side door.
I got it all. I got all the food. Oh my God.
But she's still not out of this jam.
She just hit a Benz. She just hit a Benz.
And yet her method remains the same.
I'm trying to go viral, bro. She just hit this Benz, bro. Oh my God. Watch out, Anthony. Watch out, watch out. Oh, I got it all. I got it all. We're about to go viral.
Despite it all being caught on camera, no word yet on the final outcome for this erratic driver.
Oh, we're about to go viral. Oh.
But hopefully next time, she'll just take the bus.
Oh my God.
When competing with others for limited parking, be careful of who you offend. Their wrath could have very serious consequences. At a clinic in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the cameras on Amanda Aubin's car record as she searches for a spot in the very crowded parking lot. After minutes of circling, Amanda finally sees a spot open up and starts to pull in. Just as another driver in a red car seems prepared to do the same.
I approached the spot that I was going to pull into when I saw a car backing out of it. Now, I didn't see the other person waiting. At the time, I assumed maybe we just pulled up at the same time. But since I was on the right side, I went ahead and pulled into that spot.
But the other driver pulls in behind Amanda and waits.
I thought it was pretty weird that she just pulled up directly behind me, but I tried not to think too much behind it. I did watch her through the camera in the back of my car just to see what was up.
The other driver gets out and seems to complain to someone else about having lost the spot.
I noticed when she was talking to that person, her fist was clenched pretty tightly, and you could tell she was pretty tense and probably upset.
But the driver finally gets back into her car, backs up, and pulls into another spot.
At that point, I figured, okay, everything is cool because we were both parked and she walked in to her appointment. So I just proceeded to do the check-in procedure for my doctor's office while in my car.
Amanda finishes her check-in and then heads into her appointment. Altercation apparently avoided. But when Amanda returns to her car later, something is very, very wrong.
It was very obvious that my driver's side door and driver's side passenger door was very damaged. I was pretty upset.
So Amanda reviews the footage from her car's cameras and is stunned. While Amanda is at her appointment, the other driver returns, and she's clearly not quite over losing that initial parking space. The woman drags her keys across the side of Amanda's car, leaving a serious mark. She then returns moments later to key some more.
Not only once, but twice on the doors. It seemed like she's done this before.
Amanda brings the video to the police, and the keyer gets her just desserts.
We did get a copy of the police report, and she was arrested and charged. And I was recently paid retribution as well.
The woman is charged with simple criminal damage to property, and she must pay retribution in the amount of $1,500, which certainly helped ease Amanda's bad feelings about the whole incident.
In the end, my car was fixed. Nobody was hurt. I'm glad she was caught, and hopefully she learned a valuable lesson, especially being blasted on news sites and TV. I mean, she got what she deserved. So in the end, I'm not even mad anymore. It's done.
What is it about parking lots that can bring out the worst in some drivers?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is my mom's car and I was moving it.
Okay, well, you need to call your mom up here and give me your insurance card. I'm calling the police.
Case in point, this damage was allegedly caused by the teenager who was just apologizing as he pulled into a parking space in Sims, Alabama.
Thank you so much.
Unfortunately for the woman filming, it was her car. Even more unfortunate, it seems the young driver isn't interested in waiting around for the police. So the woman wisely continues to film as he leaves. Or rather, attempts to leave.
Crazy. What idiot? What the hell are you doing?
Sit down and calm down. Just sit down and calm down.
Having now damaged 3 cars, the hapless driver runs for the hills, or more specifically, to this nail salon, which is where the owner of the car he was driving, his grandmother, is having her nails done.
He hit my nail.
Yeah, he hit mine too and lied about it. He hit your car too? He hit my car first and then lied about it. I got everything on video.
The teen was apparently driving without a license and without his grandmother's permission. Insurance pays out the damages and no charges are filed. Here's hoping his driving improves once he gets his license.
Crazy.
Idiot.
If you're wondering how that little ding on your car got there, just remember, corralling shopping carts is easier said than done. This supermarket parking lot in New Jersey used to have cart receptacles, but they were removed to make room for extra parking spots. Which in this case just means more cars for the carts to hit. And in case you're wondering, the store is not liable for a cart hitting your car, unless you can prove a store employee is responsible. But how on earth could you ever prove that?